let's first start this video off. So FYI, just in case anybody was wondering, no, I don't hate natural hair. Why would I hate curly hair when my hair is curly? Like, my hair is curly too. I know y'all see my hair straight all the time, and because YouTube has made y'all scared of flat irons and blow dryers, y'all are all under the impression that because y'all see my hair straight all the time, that my hair isn't curly or that it can't curl back up. And that's not true. So now that we have that out of the way, today we're going to do a roller set, and then part 2 is going to be a compilation, like kind of putting together where I'm at this point right now. But this is how my hair looks right now. I have Nexus in. I use the shampoo and the conditioner, so make sure you are at my Amazon Live, I know I keep changing the dates, y'all. So right now I have this conditioner from Nexus. It's sitting in my hair, and I'm about to put this cap on so it don't dry out. And then while this cap is on, I'm gonna use my body heat. I don't need no dry, baby. I am the dry. And then I'll do a voiceover. I'm not gonna talk myself through this because it's not a tutorial. I'm just showing you. And can we stop this? Cyn doesn't like natural hair. Cyn hates curly hair. Cyn's not a curly hair expert.
Listen, when it comes to being a cosmetologist or the field of cosmetology in general, we master the structure of hair. Period. Hair is hair. We don't look at hair by race, the color of your skin, anything like that. Hair is hair, right? So let's start here. If you are a person who straightens your hair all the time, or if you are team natural, one thing that you guys always run into is a big chop after big chop, because if you see any change in your curl pattern, you think that means it's time to cut all your hair off, and that is simply not true, right? So first, we're doing the link in the description. Make sure you check so you can watch our lecture on it, and you can read the full blog post, because this is not a tutorial, girl. It is not. I always get this question like, how does your hair look? And her hair isn't long, or is that her real hair, and all of that. So let's make this the dead thing, right? So the first thing you're seeing me do is just simply roll my hair out. When you go on YouTube, you believe that you need a crap load of products to do your hair, and you guys can see the amount of product that I'm using in this case. You would almost think that the products are non-existent because you don't see them dripping from the hair, because the reality of it is products are not supposed to be dripping from your hair. So this is very simplistic. I'm simply just putting rollers in her hair. Now we're gonna have a transparent moment. I, for the life of me, cannot understand why everybody is so anti blow dryers and why everybody chooses to do things the wrong way. As I love a good roller set, flexi rod set, power rod set, girl, I got stuff to do. Oh my god, I got stuff to do. Oh my god, girl, I got stuff to do. And it was like, it was never ending. Like, I felt like it was never gonna be over. Every time I thought that I was finished with one section of my hair, a brand new section popped up. It was never ending. It was like, when is this gonna be over? And by the way, that's not leave-in conditioner that I'm spraying. That bottle's empty. I just went ahead and put water in it, so that way when my high porosity hair dries in 2.5 seconds, then I'll be able to wet it again, because it's crazy to me. Y'all can do what y'all want to do, but roller setting dry hair is crazy. The word setting is in the service because you're setting the bond. So if you set the bond already with the blow dryer, and then you go wet the hair, you are breaking the bond again just to reset it again, when you could have just did it with the roller. I don't know, whatever. Do your thing. So at this point, we are only putting these rollers in to dry my hair. This is a replacement for the blow out kind of, sort of. Yeah. So again, make sure you go and check the video link in the description box below so you can hear Creed explain it more. She worked in Dominican salons before, and she'll break down the methods and the reasoning behind their methods, right? I love hair, and I love all of the different techniques to get to an end result. But at the end of the day, all of these techniques are to get you to one end result. We're ending up in the same exact place, you guys. So that's something that everybody should really think about, because anytime I talk about things like this, it's like, what's best, a Dominican salon or a regular salon? It's not about who's better. Nobody's better. Everybody has different products, different techniques that they use with these products, right? So next, for the round brushing process, just on the roots, and my round brush was too big, but I didn't have my smaller one with me. You want to use the smaller round brush for this, because you want to focus on the root area. If you go down further, then you'll be doing something else. So just focus on the root. But anyway, again, this is not a tutorial. If you want to learn more about it, I need you to go get your own personal mannequin and practice on that, not on your hair. Okay, all right. Don't be at home like, see, said buy this and try it on my hair, because no, I didn't say nothing. So as you guys can see, I'm focusing on the root, and then I'm gonna keep on with this round brushing. But I want you guys to pay attention to the fact that my hair is shorter in the front and longer as you get to the back. My hair is cut in a V. It's cut in a V for multiple reasons. The number one reason why my hair is cut in a V is because I'm from the D, and since I was in high school or middle school, since I was wearing my hair in a wrap, it's always been cut in a V, always. And people who are not familiar with that think that the V is broken or uneven hair, and they cut that point off. Baby, don't cut off my point. Most of the time you guys see me with my hair exactly the same way. Initially I meant to get 14 to 16 inch clip-ins, but I made a mistake and ordered 18 inch, so that is why that's the length that you see. And I was not about to spend more money on clip-ins and get into cutting them just so y'all can say something.
Right? And and I did not have my scarf on, and I sweat in my sleep. I swear to God, like, sometimes I'll get up and I'm wet, but this wasn't one of those times where I got up and I was soaking wet. This was not one of those times. I just reached back, and like, my scalp is always wet. It's always wet back here. But then if it's wrapped up, it don't puff like this. Yo, I'm not making. Okay, so go towards the water. No, don't go to water, because first of all, this is the very first day, so I didn't allow it to get tangled. But I mean, I have high porosity hair, so I can pull it apart with my hands, right, before I comb it. But I want to make it way more pliable. Ooh. At one point I had a detangling herbal glycerine, but I don't really want to do that anymore. I don't want to sell hair products. So if you just can't let oils go, this will be the time. As you can see, I'm only adding it from my mid shaft down to my ends. And this is just because I'm deciding to, I just wash my hair, shampoo, and condition my hair. I put the shampoo and conditioner in the shampoo screen because I don't feel like getting it, but it was, I put it in the screen. But the leave-in that I am using is by BioSilk. So I will be using BioSilk's leave-in conditioner and will be using BioSilk's leave-in conditioner and heat protectant. Make sure, girl, you be careful because as you can see, they use the Simplistic.
So, as all of the bald spots have filled in, I have to go in and like even everything out. The majority of them, they are all like towards my hairline, sort of kind of, because that's where I sweat the majority of the time. So that is why I make sure that I keep my V with the shorter in the front, because if anything happens, I can always go back in there and trim it up. Okay, this is just with a round brush blowout, and this day in particular I didn't straighten my hair or anything like that.
Now I am about to go ahead and part my hair off. And I'll be back when I finish it. So I have two different products from BioSilk. One is just their Silk Miracle, and then this one is their Pure Moisture. So the one with the blue top is thicker than this one. I was going to use this one, but I practice what I preach, and I am going to practice some more with my Dominican blowout on Shalissa before I start painting my hair. I'm about to do that. So this is the leave-in conditioner that I'm using for this roller set. Now, if I was doing a flat iron, I wouldn't use this leave-in conditioner because it's a little heavier. So I would use the blue top if I was wearing my hair straight. But because I'm not, not a big deal. Again, I want y'all to stop getting freaked out about heat damage. Like, even some of the straighter pieces, these are just the pieces that haven't really converted back all the way, but over time it will form back up. So stop cutting your hair. They have heat damage, like, girl.
So went ahead, did the Brazilian blowout, and as you can see, the very next day when I woke up, my hair had sweated out. When I say I sweat in my sleep, that is what I mean. And what's crazy is it's not even like on my face, really. I sweat like in my head, on my back. It's crazy. It's crazy. But the majority of it, I didn't mean to say in my head, like all over my head, but like towards the back of my head, and like my back itself is where the majority of the sweat comes. I didn't go to sleep like I normally do with my hair wrapped up, so my hair was on my back while I was asleep, on my back and on my shoulders, and you saw what happened. So, Sin always wears her hair straight, or whatever the opinion is. In this video, I'm going to address it once and for all, and if y'all don't understand it after this video, I do not know what to tell y'all, right? So again, this is me doing just a regular smegular roller set. This time in particular, all I'm using is leave-in conditioner and Nairobi's foam wrap, and you guys saw what leave-in conditioner I was using. So this is very, very simplistic, and this is why so many times when you see cosmetologists like myself or hairstylists, they're like, hey, y'all are doing too much, you're using too many products, because it doesn't take that much. Like, you're gonna see the way that this roller set comes out, and you're watching me spray leave-in conditioner on my hair. I need y'all to know that this is the only thing that I'm going to be putting on my hair. You do not need layers and layers and layers and layers of product to do a hairstyle. Actually, the more product you add, the more you weigh the hair down. At this point, I don't even have any serum or oil or anything on my hands. I'm just separating the curls, and it's not something that you have to do with oil. You only use oils and serums and creams, if not creams, Lord, oils and serums are things that you're only going to be using if the hair is frizzy or if it's really dry, and it should not be dry. If your hair is dry, your follicles are blocked, and there's not a product on the shelf that you need to be focused on, and you need to change your patterns or your routines, right? So again, at this point, all I'm doing is taking these rollers out. Now, everybody has a thing, everybody has a look. I'm not one of those people who is like switching. They look up every 5 minutes. That's just not my thing. Even in my groups, I tell everybody to have like a set look, a set couple of looks for the year, baby, not for the week, but for the year. So whenever you see all of these different hairstyles, look, I'm not saying that they're not cute on other people, but on me, for me, I don't know. I'm just used to seeing myself looking a certain way, right? Not saying that other ways aren't good, but it's just not what I'm used to. Okay, but these curls came out really, really cute. If you are a person who does not want to use flat irons, you don't want to use blow dryers, you are like anti-heat or anything like that, if you're one of those people, then roller sets, flexi rod sets, perm rod sets are going to be great for you. And you don't have to use 50 million different products. So where all of the products are so expensive, they're so expensive. Yeah, they're expensive because you're buying things that you don't need. I love Olaplex, but I would never recommend for anybody to go out and buy the entire line. I've never went out and bought the entire line of Olaplex. Just because a brand that you like makes a new product does not mean you have to try it. And I love me some Olaplex, but I'm not going and buying every new product that they make unless I need it, right? So when it comes to a roller set, all you need is a shampoo, conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, and a setting lotion. That's it. A foam wrap. That's it. Nothing else. And a dryer. And then if and only if your hair is frizzy, then use a serum. If your hair isn't frizzy and if your hair has any type of like dry pieces or like dry scalp flakes or anything, then it's time to go back to the drawing board and figure out how your patterns and routines need to change, because you don't need oil and grease in your hair. You don't need a serum. Right now, my hair does not need anything. All it needs is these curls separated, right? That's it. That's all. As a cosmetologist, I am never, ever dependent on products to do anything for me. When I take these rollers out, your hair better look exactly like it's supposed to look without products, because in that case my client shouldn't have been paying me. They should have been paying Paul Mitchell, not me, because Paul Mitchell doing the work, not me. These are things that I really want y'all to think about, because the more product you add to your hair, the more likely it is that you're gonna have inflammation, because remember that your hair shaft is connected to the follicle. Still, it's all one strand of hair. So whatever you pack on the hair shaft will eventually be packed on the scalp. Whenever you lay down on your pillow after you put a bunch of grease and oils and butters or whatever in your hair, and then you lay on the pillow, baby, when you get up in the morning, you're gonna have a little Jerry curl juice stain, a little oil stain on the pillow. So I want to ask you a question. If everything soaked the pillow, why do you think that it didn't soak your scalp? It went on your scalp too. It actually went on the scalp first, and whatever the scalp couldn't absorb just went ahead and went on the pillow. These are things that I need y'all to understand, and these are the things that the women who are telling y'all to put all this stuff in your hair don't understand. And I'm not trying to attack anybody. I'm just sharing information with you as if you were my client paying me, but you ain't paying me nothing, baby. I'm doing it for free. So these are things that I really want y'all to understand. And I also need you to understand that I do not have a problem showing y'all my hair. I have no shame. I have had hydrogenated suppurativa my entire life, and I've been kicking this ass, okay? Kicking this ass. So if you cannot receive from me because every blue moon I put in 3 clip-ins, because or I have spots that pop up if I eat a double cheeseburger, then baby, just don't watch my channel, because I am not ashamed. My husband know all about it. When I have outbreaks on my body, my husband comes and puts my band-aids on. I have absolutely no shame, and my hair is thriving, okay? But HS is something that isn't easy to get through, and most of the people who criticize me, actually every person who criticizes me, couldn't walk one day with hydrogenated suppurativa. Try having not even one day, baby. How about 15 minutes? I could promise you that nobody would be able to do it. So I'm not going to walk in any shame. If I have a spot that pops up in my head, I'm going to show you. There's a whole playlist here on my channel about HS. If you don't know what it is, if you want to learn more about it, I'm not hiding anything. The same way that I don't hide the scars that I have under my arms. When I lift my arms up, that's not hair. It's not hair, baby. That's not hair that you see. Those are my battle wounds. Okay, battle wounds, scores. So it means nothing to me. If you could feel the excruciating pain that HS is, having a bald spot in your scalp, having a bald spot on the side of your head is nothing. It means nothing to me. And because I've been able to fight it and win and be in remission, please understand that you saying mean stuff to me, making videos about me, does not hurt me. It only makes you look bad. It just makes you look bad. I've had this my entire life, and I've been kicking this ass my entire life. But every once in a while, I have a double cheeseburger with mac sauce. Sometimes I add bacon.
Super tight right now. Curls are gonna fall, but I'm going to bed. Tomorrow, my husband's going to line me up over here, so it's going to be a little crispy, but show me you got it up now. So I'm not making no promises, but I'm warning you, because I sweat in my sleep. My roots got done, but not really. I didn't use that much tension. Like, I wasn't going for like a smooth, like silky feel, just a regular setting of the bones, you know. That's it. I look like something tomorrow. I may record like one video like this, but I gotta really do makeup, because this is not my thing. So I put clip-ins in only because my hair gets so oily and so sweaty. I don't do it for the length. 1, 2, 3. so it's these 3 tracks every time. Anytime, it's just these 3 little tracker boys right here every time. So if you new to my channel, then you don't know that because you weren't here, but I used to have 1, 2, 3 bald spots, and those 3 bald spots, like, they were like about this big, and if it was a bald spot, that means there was no hair there. And because there was no hair there, when my hair was straight, it would look like what would look like a line of demarcation. Now, you only cut off at the line of demarcation when the line of demarcation is because of broken ends. I've been saying that forever. If y'all haven't been listening and you've only been just paying attention to me straightening hair or whatever, that's on you. But yeah, so I only cut at the line of demarcation or whatever if the hair is broken off. If the hair isn't broken off and it's because of a bald spot, especially if it's something with like an autoimmune disorder or an autoinflammatory disorder like what I have, then it's really dumb to cut all of your hair off because it's an autoinflammatory disorder, so anything can cause it. I could literally grow my hair down my back to my butt, eat a double cheeseburger, and then get a bald spot. I'm gonna cut all my hair off that's down my back because I got one bald spot? No, I just have to have a certain process, and unfortunately that process causes you to like cut so much of your hair a little bit at a time as the bald spot ends up growing back out, so you won't see that line of demarcation as much. So that's normally what I do with having hydrogenated suppurativa, which is what I tell everybody, right? But if I could do it, you can do it, right? So if you don't have something like HS, like what my body deals with, then you retaining length and stuff like that is a no-brainer. Super easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? So I really hope that makes sense. It's wash day. Wash day is gonna be in a couple of days, so the clip-ins go in whenever wash day is approaching. The hair is getting stringy and oily and stuff, the clip-ins go in, right? So I love y'all. I just had my last cut for a while, unless I have like a binge eating sessions or something, but yeah, eventually I'll be able to stop cutting, but my hair is cut in a V, so it's short in the front and then the majority of the length is in the back. So soon the length in the back will match the length in the front. It's gotten there multiple times, but I have to keep cutting it off to even out these bald spots, but it's not a big deal. Hair falls out, it grows back, it's not a big deal. Yeah, if you want more info, keep watching. I love you guys, and I think I'm gonna put some reviews at the end of this so you don't just have to hear my results.